Well, hello. This is my koala face. Ah, I'm losing my nose. Oh no, the truth is revealed.
You're such a dork.
I lost my nose. How you feeling? This is John Riggs, and I appreciate you watching and everything you do. And you are awesome. I want to show you just a few quick things that I picked up recently. I needed a microphone. I used to do tutorials. That was like the basis of this whole channel. And then I lost my mic. So I haven't done any tutorials in like a year. And so thank you for, if you've been there since that long, thank you for sticking around. But more tutorials are on the way now that I have a couple of microphones. I tweeted out quickly. It's like, hey, I need a microphone. If anybody has one for trade, I'm happy to trade. Two people reached out, and I was like, well, I like, you know, I'll get both, just in case. So like one for home, one for work, or something like that. So this goes with this cool-looking guy here. It came with, look at all the accessories it came with. Look at this. Came with the wind guard and all that. Very, very cool. So thank you. This is from my buddy Eric Pearson. He does Mad Ape Productions. I've given him a shout out on this channel before, but if you're new, check out Mad Ape Productions for sure. He sent over a note as well. I'll read this. Why not? Here's the mic for our trade. There's some extra room in the box, so I included a few things, including a 1-up card. Thank you. I can always use more 1-up cards. His local store is carrying 1-up cards. Now, if you have a local retro game store, maybe, you know, say, hey, you should carry those 1-up cards that John Riggs is always using. And they'll say, who and what? I don't know. And he also included these for the kids. I thought, wait. Oh, I threw these in for your little ones. My daughter loves them, and I loved them when I was a kid. Gushers, fruit snacks.
You have that upside down.
Is it upside down? I feel like anytime a WWE champion wins, and you're like watching wrestling, it's like the most badass looking guy in the world. They're like, I'm the champion! It's like totally upside down. I'm an M instead of a W. Thank you for everything you do for the retro community. You have such a rad YouTube channel. Dude, I think you have a rad YouTube channel. Mad Ape Productions, linked in the description below. Check that out, would you? Helping me out, and I'm going to help him out, too. And I like his content, not just because, I'm not saying it just because, you know, he gave me free stuff. I do like his content. I watch it whenever I can. This is the other microphone that came in. That was also the other one. It says blue. And there's something wrong about this microphone. No part of it's blue. Even when this thing turns on, it turns red. I plugged it in. I actually used this microphone recently when I did the tutorial on editing the Super Mario Brothers title screen. And nothing about this is blue, but I think it's called like a blue Yeti, I've heard. And now I need another one because I just broke it. Now I need to tighten this into place. But and then thank you for this too. So those are two different trades. Happy to trade those. Next up is my buddy Alex, who I've known for quite a while. Learned first about Alex through Instagram. He was one who helped me get started on how to make Super Nintendo and Genesis repros. I knew how to do Nintendo ones, but he was the one who helped me when most people wouldn't help me on how to make those games. And he's also kind of gotten into making his own boards. I don't know if they're available yet, but check this out. This is through retroplex.net. Maybe check out that website. Maybe soon we can get these. These are for Genesis, and he got me. I mean, I could probably make it rain. No, I'm not going to do it. Scratch up the kitchen table more than it already is. And these are Genesis repro boards, and you can put any game up to 4 megs. There's no battery on there, so you can't do like Wily Wars. But you can do like the Streets of Rage 2 hacks, and you can do, you know, other games that came out in Japan, stuff like that. So awesome. And these are handy because I'm trying to, again, save the games. You can still make repros using new parts, and so that's totally what I'm going to use those for. So when you see me at conventions, Sega Genesis games, I'll probably be using those boards. So thank you for that, for sure. He also included in a few other things too, including, I thought this was super cool. I have a ton of loose, I say ton, I have several loose TurboGrafx 16 games. So he also sent in some cases for my loose TurboGrafx 16 games, so they're not just laying in a stack, literally right there. So I'd appreciate that too. My buddy Dan, let me tell you about Dan. Holy crap. Holy crap! Dan!
Don't curse.
Dan. I don't curse.
And not so loud the kids are asleep.
Sorry. I fucking apologize. Dan has... Let me tell you something about Dan. He's always cool to run into at conventions. He's in the Northwest as well, like I am. And he found me a NES Classic Edition pre-Christmas and sold it to me at cost, plus shipping. In fact, I think he paid a little bit more than shipping than I paid him, so I probably actually gave him less than what he put into it. I didn't want one, but I had a non-gamer friend who did, and didn't quite understand how popular these were going to be. And he really, really wanted one for Christmas, so I found one for his wife to gift him for Christmas. And Dan looked out for me like that, so and that's something I could never repay. Although I repaid him the cash that he paid. So literally I repaid him. But then once it got out that you could hack the NES Classic Edition, I was like, I'm looking for one. And that's when my buddy Dan, again, who happened to be looking for some Game Boy games that I happen to have, because I'm kind of slimming down my collection. I had some top tier, I had like, Kid Dracula legit. I had Castlevania Legends legit. I had he wanted Castlevania 2, some other games that I had too. So we worked out a trade. It's one of those trades where we both trade some good stuff and we both came out ahead. You know what I mean? So I gave him a bunch of Game Boy games that he was looking for, and he gave me. Let me start with the bonus. We also threw in some extra. Like I threw in some extra Game Boy games. Hopefully he didn't have them. Turns out he didn't. And he threw in that, which I think is awesome. Little Falco there. Falco Lombardi. Sounds like a exotic automobile. And then from him, I not only got one of these, and I did a video on what I loaded it up with. So I got my NES Classic Edition, as well as the... Wow! That's going to be an ongoing trend for this whole video. And the Famicom Classic Edition. Both of them are very similar. The Famicom Classic Edition has some different games on there. Like this one has River City Ransom. This one has, does it have Mappy? There's some other, it has ER Kung Fu. There's a couple of different games on here than the other one. But again, when you hack it, you put whatever games you want on there, right? So, so thank you again, Dan, for... Oh, and... Even though I literally just did a video not too long ago saying GoldenEye sucks, Conker's Bad Fur Day sucks, he had it for trade to just even out the price of what we were both sending each other. So he was like, I got an extra Conker's Bad Fur Day I can trade in there. I was like, you know what, go ahead and throw it in, because I know it doesn't have to be my favorite game in the world, but somebody might want it. So I'm going to be bringing this to a convention for trade, for sale, trade, however it goes. If I can find a way to get that Blockbuster sticker off of there and put that on a repro, that'd be hilarious. And not like a legit repro, I mean like a Reddy's Radical Adventure or something like that. So Dan, again, I can't thank you enough. So thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan. Staring into your soul, Dan. Thank you. Last but not least, my buddy Alan. Alan is awesome. I chat with Alan pretty much daily through Facebook Messenger. Started out as just he just kind of reached out blindly and said, hey, I do a YouTube channel where can I just ask you a couple questions and then challenge you to a how long can you last in a Nintendo game. The channel is called Chasing Happiness. Get it? NES, Nintendo Entertainment System, Chasing Happiness. And he's from the UK somewhere. I think he's Irish by his accent. I can't really tell. To me all accents sound fake. I know that's probably not very politically correct for me to say. But he was like, hey, you love breakfast cereal, and that's like my favorite thing in the world, and I love snacks. You don't get to looking like this or having some of those by not eating snacks all day. My wife is rolling her eyes. So I'm going to open this up for the first time and see what we got. You love it. You love it. All right. Thank you. I love you too. All right, we're going to start off with
It says Epic inside.
something called Wagon Wheels. That looks pretty good.
On the side it says Epic inside.
On the side it says Epic inside? What do you mean?
Right there.
Oh, dude. That's the best part about it. Epic inside. Every single one of us an Epic inside. Hey, he gave a couple of Famicom bootleg carts. Oh, awesome. I love it. Look at that guy. The 4-in-1. It's all shiny. Mario 10, Mario something, Mario 14, and Mario 11. Oh, you didn't know? Come on now. I don't count them toward my collection, but I love bootleg carts. This one too. This is hilarious. Donkey Kong Country 4. One of it's a hack of. It feels like there's nothing in here too. This thing's so light. And then this. It's a repro of something. It's rewired. This is an TS ROM. Yep, TS ROM. I'm sure it's a repro. I wonder if it didn't quite work, so he wants me to work on it. I don't know. I'll have a look. Looks like it's all. No, there's one wire missing. I could already tell. No, it wouldn't be missing because it would be right there. Okay. I don't know. I guess I'll find out later. Oh, more stuff. All right, we have caramel.
From Scotland.
It's a wafer biscuit. Scotland. That's what he's talking about. I said Irish. I meant to say Scottish. Scottish, right, dude? I've heard so many good things about that. Toffee Crisp. There's a breakfast cereal, I think, called Toffee Crisp. I'll look into that. And this right here is the coup de grace. This is the variety pack that they have there with different box art from. I love that box art.
Cocoa Pops?
Cocoa Pops, which is our Cocoa Puffs. And you know what? We don't, in America, we don't have Rice Krispies shapes. So that's a new one for me. Oh, the kids are going to love this. And Frosties. This is a true story. In other countries, they're called Frosties, and then the generic version is called Frosted Flakes. Where here in America, we have Frosted Flakes.
And then
Frosty, like, you know, iced Frosties, or, you know, whatever. Oh, this is fun.
Super happy yum Frosties.
Yeah. Now those I would buy.
That might be the Japanese version.
I'd be all over that if that was the case. That's for sure. So, oh, this one kind of got a little wonky here. Oh God! If you're curious to know what's inside and why it was so light, there's the whole chip right there. I could floss my teeth with that thing right there. So, again, thank you everyone. I love stuff like this. This is awesome. I'm gonna try to put this back together again. I'm probably totally.
He sends you like an expensive something, and you just break it immediately.
I know. I'm like, thanks for conquering bad fur day, Chuck. So, all right, microphones. Encouraging me to do more tutorials, which are coming soon. Cereals, encouraging me to eat more cereal. Wagon wheels. I have no idea what this is, but it looks awesome. It looks kind of like what our cup of gold is, but this
Why
looks.
don't you try it?
Why do you force me to do these things? It is not. All right. It's even already broken in half. Oh, it's like a what we call in America a moon pie.
Oh.
You want half here? Hold on.
Smaller side.
Oh, the smaller side. Okay. I was gonna give you the bigger side. I don't know.
That's kind of you, but no.
Mmm. Much better quality chocolate.
Oh wow.
I love import chocolate. Because American chocolate, like Hershey bars, Nestle Crunch, I mean they're good for the quick fix, but they're so full of preservatives and stuff to make them last on shelves longer that they don't taste like this. Canada is the same way. I love Canadian chocolate. So, anyway, thank you for this. Thank you for watching. More tutorials on the way soon. Thank you. Thank you.